interrupt this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With Karina ready in her chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Yes, indeed.
I didn't realize the mics were unmuted before I hocked a loogie.
If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or what's the other one? Facebook.
Yeah.
If you're watching on one of those, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
If you're listening on all WNY, how? The server's down. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it is?
I'm literally about to text Scott right now.
Oh no.
Because I hit record. I hit play to go on and record, and it's not connecting. So can't connect to the fast cast. I guess I got to type that fast cast.
Hey, Leland shared the stream. Thanks, Leland.
Server. There we go. And shrug emoji. There we go. Okay. Anyway.
That's how grown-ups handle shit.
Yes. So, hey, Jasmine's not working during the show.
Oh,
Imagine
Jasmine,
that.
welcome back.
Imagine that. Jasmine's not working during the show that Yellow Sauce are going to be on. Huh.
That's interesting.
Anyway.
Well, I'm not complaining.
So we were supposed to have a plumber here today. How often have you tuned into this show and we've said something along those lines? You already know how this is going.
Right.
They haven't shown up.
Nope.
So we're, it's like 5 o'clock. I had finally gotten finished with my shower and shaved and all that, and I went out to throw out some recycling. And my landlady's daughter's out there. I said, hey, that plumber ever show up? She said, no, he's supposedly on his way.
Why do they bother saying, like, I'm on the way? Like, just say I'm not coming.
I guess. I mean, right. So I'm like, well, if he gets here by like 5:30, we can probably let him in.
Right.
And she's like, well, okay. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to leave the door unlocked. I texted my landlady. I said, the door's unlocked if the guy needs to get in. And I said, I just looked under the sink. I see where there's a leak. Thank you, Fragilities, for the share. And then or for the follow anyway. And so I look under the sink and I see where the leak's coming from. I'm like, this is where the leak's coming from.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I think
pretty bad.
She's like, I think the dude blew me off. I'm like, I'm pretty sure we could just buy parts and fix this. Like, if this is where that big leak is coming from.
Right.
I don't know what's causing it because we haven't run water in like half an hour. But like, there's definitely a leak. And it definitely seems like something easily fixable.
It does, but I would much rather a professional take care of it.
Or at least Rich.
At least Rich. He knows what he's doing.
I think if I had the right stuff, like the right, tools and the right pipes and stuff, I could do it. I'd rather have Rich do it.
I'd rather.
I think he
It's
would.
not that I don't trust you.
He would do a better job than I would. I don't know when this started.
It seems to have started within the last day or so because of it was flooded under the sink, but not that flooded.
Yeah, like we had a bucket under there and it was like dripping. Like we couldn't even find the drip. It
was a really slow drip at first.
Well, we had water on. Don't I dare what? Laura's telling me, don't you dare.
Hi, Mom.
Say hi to my hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Anyway, but like we knew there was something leaking under, but we turned everything on and nothing was dripping or anything. So it was like, okay, what the hell's this? And we just kind of left it. And then I got a text on, I think like Monday or something. I think I was sleeping, and I woke up to a text like, "Hey, are you home?" Like, yeah. Can you meet us by the back door? Yeah, sure. So I go and I meet the landlady, her daughter, over by the back door. were you just like taking a shower, washing dishes or something? Like, I literally just got out of bed and came to the door. Like, I've not done it. Laura's telling me, don't I dare do any plumbing. Anyway.
Yep.
So I, she's like, you weren't running the same. Like, no, I didn't run anything. She's like, I don't know where this leak's coming from. Like, I don't know either. What do you? Apparently now I know where the leak is coming from, and hopefully, I really do think it's something like her dad could just come over with some plumber's tape and a new, I don't even think you need a new pipe. I think it's just a connector.
It might be.
I don't know. Just from what I observed when I looked under there to see like how bad is this, because you had told me it had gotten worse.
It's a bad drip, but it might not be a bad problem.
Yeah, no, exactly. And like when we went, when we noticed that there was water under the sink, we looked and we turned everything on. Like we turned the sink on, we turned the bidet on, we flushed the toilet, and nothing was coming out of there.
Right.
So like I don't know where it's like if maybe they're running water and it's like coming down through the pipes and then just coming in through, but that doesn't make any sense.
I don't
know. I have no idea. So anyway, I might have to. Maybe I should like become a plumber. Then I could just blow people off, I guess. I don't know. My landlady has the worst luck with contractors.
She really does.
I guess she had a structural engineer here yesterday.
What does that mean?
To like look at the basement and see like why it's leaking in the basement all the time
so
too.
Much, yeah.
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
Are they gonna rebuild the house?
They might have to.
Fuck. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Anyway, got a good show for you today. We've got Leland and Ryan from Yellow Sauce coming on today.
Very exciting. It's Sauce Month, guys.
It is Sauce Month. I haven't changed any of my LEDs since Pride Month.
Oh, that's okay.
Everything's still all rainbowy in here.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, I haven't thought about what I want to do with the LEDs. Just like, I haven't thought about anything really in the last 2 months. Last month, anyway.
Definitely.
I did think about my turntable in the last month.
Go figure.
Well, I mean, Brian loved his record collection, loved listening to music and playing music and talking about gear and everything like that. So I was watching a YouTube video and I came across this company called Analog Restorations out of New Jersey.
Okay.
And what they do is they were an electronics repair shop. And then once like everything shut down, they were like, well, we need another source of income. And they decided to start making custom cork slip mats for your record players.
That's a really cool idea.
And they're not sponsoring this or anything. I doubt they even know I'm doing this. I actually do intend to put this right up underneath Whisper back there at some point. But I got one made.
Yes.
And it's on my turntable now. But what happened was when he did the proof, he liked it so much. He's like, I'm going to send you this, even though it's a 1/16 of an inch too small. Mm-hmm. He said, you can use it perfectly fine, but it won't pass my quality check. So I'm just going to give it to you. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, and I printed another one just off center. And it bugs me. So I printed another one that's perfect. So I'm sending you all three. So I got all three of these. This one is the one that is slightly off center, I guess. But I got this custom Living Brain Dead cork slip mat. And it's supposed to help with like vibrations on the turntable and also with like static.
Okay.
Like physical, like static cling kind of static. Which I have an issue with. I have a huge issue with static that I've used like the brushes and everything that are supposed to get rid of the static and all that.
Yeah.
Laura's wishing you a happy 54 weeks late happy birthday.
Thank you, Laura. I really appreciate it.
But so far so good. I've noticed a big difference in the static.
Great.
In the that I'm experiencing when I'm taking records on and off the turntable.
Good.
But if you're interested in something like that, it's $26.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
He donates $8 to charity. You get a choice of some charities, or you can just let him pick one.
Okay.
Which I would imagine is just out of those that are listed, which is what I did. So $26, $8 of that goes to charity, and then you just pay shipping. And that you could get that done at analogrestorations.com.
Okay, that's cool.
Again, it's not sponsored. I don't know if he knows I'm even doing this, but I thought they came out so well.
They do look really cool.
I've already told Karina how pretty she looks today, haven't I?
Yes, thank
you.
I
have.
Thank you.
But they came out so well that I just wanted to show them off and give them a shout out. And Chris over at Analog Restorations was super cool to work with.
Cool.
I had sent him that design in a different color, and it was a lot of dark colors. It was red and I think it was like red and black, the whole thing. And he says, well, listen, man, like, we can do designs with a lot of black, but they don't really come out that great. So why don't we try and invert some colors? So I sent him a bunch of other versions of this logo with different colors, and he sent me back what he thought would work best. And I said, without even seeing a proof, I just saw the image, which was black, black print on white where the cork would be with the red, in the brains. And I'm like, dude, yeah, definitely. That looks good. I can picture it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
He says, no, let me make you a proof first, and then you tell me to do it. Like, if you insist. So he definitely did his. He definitely went over, what's
above and beyond?
Above and beyond. That's the term I'm looking for. He definitely went above and beyond, Chris, over at Analog Restorations to make sure I got the best possible product I could, and I liked this color scheme so much.
Yes.
We're gonna have stickers available at the October 9th show.
Oh, that's awesome.
Starting at the October 9th show, being done by Revolting Printing right here in Buffalo.
Good.
Where all the local bands seem to get their stickers from, so I don't really need to promote them at all. And again, he's not paying me either, but I'm super excited to be playing with Johnny Revolting. Sure. And so, we'll give a shout out to Revolting Printing, who does all the Living Brain Dead stickers and stuff. I might get pins. What do you think of pins?
Pins would be cool. Those would be cool pins.
I don't know. I don't know how well that would translate to something this big, though.
Get it a little bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll talk to Michael about that.
Okay.
My pin guy. I have a pin guy. All of a sudden, I have a sticker guy and a pin guy and a slip mat guy.
You'll never have a hanger guy.
I don't have a hanger guy, though. I didn't get that hookup from Brian before he passed.
No, get every hookup you can. You missed out on a huge opportunity there to have a hanger guy.
Yes, I'm riding with Brian up to band practice or something one night, and he's like, "Oh, I just got to make a stop real quick." And we go to some dude's house, and I just wait in the car. Brian comes out with a shit ton of clothes hangers, and I'm like, "Hangers?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a hanger guy." And it's like the weirdest thing because they're literally the hangers you buy from Walmart.
But they were all the same.
They were all different. They were all different colors.
Oh,
because he color coordinated his closet, I guess. Like he hung them on different hangers.
I really want to see Brian's closet now.
So I guess that's what he was doing. So
that's great.
But yeah, I mean, he had a hanger guy.
Just some random dude that had hangers.
He happened to have a hanger. I don't know what the deal was with that, but that's cool.
That just brings up so many questions and sums up Brian in such a way. This man of mystery, but not international mystery, just hangers.
Just local mystery.
Yeah.
Why does he have a hanger guy?
Right.
Who is this mysterious hanger guy?
I know. Does he have anything else besides hangers?
Why is this guy a hanger guy? How did he become the hanger guy? These are the questions we need to know.
Yeah.
Jasmine says watching from Facebook is weird. I don't know why she's watching from Facebook. Wasn't she watching from YouTube earlier? Yes, she was.
At least she's watching.
Yeah. Anyway. Watching on Facebook now before they mute everything.
True.
Because they do that every single week. I get your video was blocked in some countries because your video was muted because of this. And Jesus Christ. YouTube is fine with it.
Yeah.
Twitch is fine with it.
She's on both platforms.
Oh, geez, she's on both. Why?
You know what? That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
If you insist. Anyway.
Are they on the same delay, Jasmine? If you turn the volume up?
That's a good question.
Does it talk to you at the same time, or am I echoing?
Very interesting question.
Jasmine, tell me the answer. My mom says hi, but tell me the answer.
Well, she's in the YouTube chat. She can see that your mom says hi. She said not at all on the same delay. Anyway. And if you're listening on all WNY, again, how?
Yeah.
Well, I texted Scott. You saw me text Scott and ask, tell him that it was down, and I Have not heard back yet that I know of. Nope. Yeah, has not gotten back to me. I did let him know that there's a problem, so.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I can't do anything about it until the end of the show. I just gotta, because that's also the program that records the show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm also recording on the board, so I could. I don't know. I just don't want
to. Okay.
to. Screw it. We're not on all WNY this week.
Well,
anyway.
Whatever's clever.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's early for that in the show.
Yeah. Well, we got yellow sauce coming up, so that'll be a good way to kill a half an hour.
Right. I just have to share that I burnt myself at work again.
Mm-hmm.
And it fucking hurts.
You burned yourself pretty badly. Like that that one's gnarly. Look at that.
It doesn't feel good. And
No, I bet it doesn't.
I really don't know what to do about it.
I bet it does. Yeah,
like every time I burn myself, it's in the most inconvenient place to burn yourself. Fucking palm of my hand where the fingers fold, my fucking inside elbow. Like I can't lean on anything right now. And seriously, like if I rub up against my side, that fucking hurts, and I can't not. How am I gonna not do that?
Well, you were burning yourself. I was enjoying a show.
Tell me about the show.
So I went and I saw the Dreadnecks and Over and Out with Velvet Bethany, and I didn't catch the name of the guy who opened, but he was playing a banjo.
Okay.
And he was playing, I guess, a mix of covers and originals, because I heard a song that I recognized. I'm like, I know that. I know this song. We've probably played this on the show. And as it turned out, it was probably a cover song.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, do you have music anywhere? Like, I gave him my card, and then this other dude's like, well, he's in a band with me. Like, can I have that card? Yeah, here you go, sure. Karina got burnt by being a grown-up.
I did, indeed.
Anyway, I caught Velvet Bethany. I caught half their set inside, and I was they were really good, but it was so warm that day. I was like, screw this, I'm going back outside and watching the rest from outside. Sitting with Goop on just outside the window watching them play. I managed to survive Dreadnecks and Over and Out inside inside Tudor Lounge, where it was blazing hot.
It is really warm
just
in there.
Insanely warm in there.
I bet I was warmer though.
Probably.
Because the oven that I stick my arms and head into is about 500 degrees to my understanding.
Yeah. I like went prepared. Like I didn't wear sleeves. I'm like, I'm good. I dressed like I would for like a show, except I was wearing shorts because I don't wear shorts in shows anymore. I look ridiculous. I've realized. Anyway, so I like there, and I'm like, I'm just sitting, I'm just sweating, and just I feel myself getting dehydrated. I'm like, I'm going outside.
Yeah.
But I got back in for Over and Out, and then the Dreadnecks played, and a very unique thing happened at the Dreadnecks show.
Yeah?
They played a Matchbox 20 cover.
Oh, you were telling me. That's so silly.
Just off the cuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Devin started, like, somebody yelled, play Matchbox 20, and Devin starts playing 3 a.m., turns around, looks at John, and goes, this is the rhythm. And, like, they get to the verse, and Grant starts singing. It's like, you know the words to this, okay? All right. And they, like, played through the chorus. Like,
that's cute.
You're like, holy shit, the Dreadnecks just covered Matchbox 20. Which is almost as strange as Dave Matthews being on a wall with Mick Jagger and Bob Dylan.
Right.
Which I walked with Rob and Goop from Over and Out. We walked over to Jim's because, you know, Goop's like, I'm hungry. And Rob's like, I'm just going to get a pop. Like, okay, cool. Me too. That sounds like a plan. Let's go. So we go, and I'm just like, guys, look, seriously, why Dave Matthews? You know,
what did they have to say?
Rob was very confused, and he said if anybody's idolizing Dave Matthews, they need to reevaluate their priorities. Basically, so
I'm glad that we're all at least on the same in the same.
We're all
book,
very confused as to how Dave Matthews fits in with like Bob Dylan and Mick Jagger. And I'm not the biggest Stones guy. I could care less about Mick Jagger, but I mean, like, I can see him being like a rock icon,
right?
In the vein of like a Bob Dylan, you know, like. But like,
Do you hear that fucking cat?
I hear. I
Do
don't
you
know
guys
if
hear the
I
cat?
don't know if they hear the cat. Anyway, yeah. So, but yeah, Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good time. It was a lot of fun and very, very sweaty fun, but
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
That's good.
And hope to have more really sweaty fun this Friday night at Mr. Good Bar upstairs.
Right. That's going to be cool.
And with Shambles and the Toy Box Brigade and Turkey Blaster Omega, that's going to be a killer show.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I hope I don't have to beat up the sound guy.
Right. How... Right. Bring in the cats, Laura says. Reese's in heat.
She'll walk right the fuck in here. You opened the door yesterday. You knocked. I'm like, yeah. You open the door. She runs right in front of you.
Yes, she did. I had to follow her and get her out. Don't tip us. Buy our merch.
Yeah. Do whatever the thing on the screen says.
No, just buy our merch. Merch.ThinkSoJoE.com.
Well, buy the merch when it says merch and tip us when it says tips. Just do that every time.
You don't have to do both, guys.
No, do both. You do each 3 times a show.
Just one good one. We'll be fine. Yeah. So, I didn't do my homework, so that's the only show I really know about this weekend.
That's okay, because we have a band in that second spot. So
I know.
I got finally. I have all the rest of their fucking records. Now I finally got their big one. I got the Serial Killer soundtrack from Green Jello.
And we listened to it and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Say 10 Records. They told me that I was very welcome for the confetti.
You called them out.
I did. Well, I couldn't find. I called them out on. I didn't see the which side was which.
Oh, what was that all about?
They said it's there. You just got to look for it. And I was looking. To be fair, I was looking in the dining room where there's not great light.
This isn't a very well lit house.
No, I couldn't find it. So when they said no, it's there. It's just hidden. I looked as soon as I got in. As soon as I saw that, and I took it out. I'm like, oh. There it is.
Okay.
And there's the B. Okay. The A is an anarchy symbol.
Cute.
And the B is a 13.
Okay.
So
reasonable.
So it's like, oh, okay. Well, it was bad lighting. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. I see them now. You're forgiven for, but still, that's not the only record I've had to look at, like which side's which. So record companies, try and make it a little bit more clear.
Right.
Like, I want to know what side I'm putting on. I want to know. I don't want to, like, I have records where it's like one side is just the label's just a picture and the other side says this side has this song and the other side has these songs. And like, no, just put A and B on each side. Is that fucking hard? Come on.
I guess. I mean, I don't have feelings on the topic because I am not a vinyl collector.
I am, and I do.
And I own about 3 vinyls, and they're in your collection.
But yeah, I'm very excited.
Is it vinyls or vinyl?
Vinyl.
I own 3 vinyl.
You do. You own 3 vinyl.
Is it mouse or meese? Mouses or meese?
Mice.
What about?
Or Mises if you're Jinxie Cat. I hate Mises to pieces. You don't remember those cartoons?
No.
Jeez.
Sorry.
I have to educate you.
Okay.
Anyway. Yeah.
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 So.
Yeah, I got the Green Jello Serial Killer soundtrack finally. Now I just need to find an old VHS copy of Serial Killer itself.
Right.
But I've got now I've got all the Green Jello records that I'm aware of.
Right.
So even
good.
including a Christmas EP that's lacquer cut vinyl.
What does that mean?
That means it's really shitty.
Oh.
Anyway, it's done by hand apparently.
Oh.
I don't know how that works. But it's this clear. It's just like a big, thick piece of it feels like plexiglass, and it's. Like, it comes with instructions, like, how to play the record. Like, don't play it on one with an automatic tone arm. Don't, Like, so I couldn't play it on any of the ones out there.
Okay.
And it's like, if it sounds like shit, pick up the needle and drop it again. Okay. I listened to it. They also were kind enough to send me a CD. Hey, Nick, how you doing?
Nick.
So thanks to Frito Feet for that from Green Jello.
Cool. Jasmine is also on.
She's on Twitch. Too.
Are you doing all 3 at the same time, Jasmine?
If she's on, I appreciate that if she is, because then
yeah.
it's like the more people watching on Twitch, the better.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, like they redid some of the artwork on the back of the serial killer soundtrack. So like Lazy D's back there and Frito Feet's back there. I wish Dewey was on some of these.
I know.
That would be cool.
But
like
he was on that one.
He was on the 333 Record Store Day re-release.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. We're doing good, Nick. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We'll see Nick September 4th.
Yes. Speaking of September 4th, we have had an outreach of bands who would like to get on the bill. We are booked.
We are booked.
We appreciate the interest. If you want to be a part of Muller Mania, we are accepting donations for the basket raffle. Great donations would be, baskets, gift certificates, band merch. If you guys want to donate some band merch, I'll put together band merch baskets. There will also be vendors at Muller Mania, including Karina's Cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And
Nick Landers is going to have some fantastic pins.
yes, the pins. I'm so excited.
Mike and Pixie Marlinsky are going to have some fantastic patches.
Yes.
So I definitely got to get one for my vest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to be hosting that. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
We're going to attempt to live stream this.
Ooh.
We were asked, and I said, dude, I don't even know if they have Wi-Fi.
Do they? Have you found out?
I did. I asked Chris. Chris said we have Wi-Fi. I said, cool, man. I'll talk to you about that then on the 4th when we're here setting up. And we'll make it. Then I'll talk to the sound guy and we'll try and get the audio in from the board instead of from the camera. So my ace is an ace if I know. Everyone who wanted to play, just come. Bring everyone you know. Let's pack tutor for Brian, says Nick.
Yeah.
He's absolutely right. And, it's not hard to pack tutor, but...
This is true. This is true. What is the capacity, you think?
I don't even know.
I feel like I have seen the number and been like, we've been over that number.
Yeah, probably. I'm actually pretty sure I did see a number on the wall. I'm like, yeah, this place holds way more than that.
Yeah. But, fire code and shit.
Yeah. I don't know, but we're... but yeah, that's going to be a great show. We're going to live stream it. I don't know where yet. I'll figure that out as August rolls on and we get into September, and we'll make sure. I don't know. Maybe we'll just live stream it for the people who are looking for it in Long Island. Or,
yeah, true.
I don't know. If that's something anybody's really interested in,
yeah,
let us know. These are not slip covers. These are flags.
It was nice of you to notice, though, Jasmine. Thank you.
This is a slip mat. A slip cover is the thing that goes over the couch.
We don't have one of those.
We don't.
We have sheets.
I used to have one of those.
We do have some of those.
Okay.
But they don't fit the new furniture.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they were ugly anyway.
Thanks. I picked those out.
The blue and gray ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of fugly.
Anyway.
They weren't even just ugly. They were fugly.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Nick says you could easily fit 100 people. I'm sure we've done over 100 people at Tudor.
Let's have Ryan count on the 4th. We'll give him a little counter thing.
We could do that.
Do we have one?
We could get one. I used to have one when I was a kid. I remember getting it at Superflea.
Yeah.
It's a little plastic one, yeah.
That's cool.
They're boxy. She said she's mad now because I corrected her. But she's loving your glasses, she says.
Thank you.
Laura loves your glasses.
Thank you. They're the only ones I have. Yep. So
I've been watching this guy, Professor of Rock, on YouTube, and he's always sponsored by this eyewear company. And I've been to their website. I'm I wonder if I could get them without like prescription lenses and get something. I could and get something really cool for when I'm doing the yellow sauce gimmick.
That would be cool.
They have really cool frames and they're really affordable, and I'll show them to you after we get there. But yeah, Laura's right. It's time for music.
What do we got first?
This is Otherworldly Entity, who I believe you told me was a band wanted to play Muller Mania.
Yes, they did. They are friends of Brian's from Syracuse.
Mm-hmm. And this song is called You're Not Alone on All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. otherworldly entity on all WNY Think So Joe out of Syracuse, New York.
Yeah, Syracuse.
We don't usually venture out to Syracuse with the bands we play unless they're coming to town, play a show with
True.
on one of our bills. Usually that's Lucky 33 out of Syracuse that we play, but that's pretty good stuff, man.
Yeah, that was good. I
I
like
dig that. So let me let Yellow Sauce into the Zoom call here, and then we'll bring them in a second as soon as there's Lidl's. There's
hi, dude.
I see Ryan off to the side there. Give me a sec. Let me get them on camera here.
Oh shit!
Yo.
There they are.
Hey,
Hey,
dude.
Can you hear Ryan in the frame? Oh, sorry.
yeah, we can hear you guys.
Hi.
How you doing? Good to see
Good.
you
How are
guys.
you guys?
Looking good, man.
Well, thank you. You know,
Got a little new look going, a little chin hair there.
Yeah.
who him?
Both you guys look like
Both of you guys.
You know who they look like?
Who?
The Mythbusters.
Oh, that's the Halloween go now.
Oh
We got
man.
that Halloween show.
Joe.
We'll have to see. I don't know.
I thought we were friends.
Hey, I like the Mythbusters, dude.
Oh, he just busted us.
Oh! God damn it!
We're doing.
Yeah. So, what have you guys been up to?
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Stuffs and things.
Yeah.
I played a couple Strange Standard shows recently.
Yeah. How was that?
Well, with my knee, I hadn't been able to drive.
Yeah.
So I showed up at the gig by magic and still played the set, which was very fun and rewarding.
Good. How was your knee
After-
feeling after that?
Well, I got back on a bike today.
Wow.
And
Good.
yesterday. I'm slow, but it's coming.
That's a huge deal.
Yeah. So I gotta get it moving now if I want it to move again. So
Yeah. Are you in physical
Gotta-
therapy and shit?
gotta
Yeah.
get to the go. I'm like, hey, I feel like I'm plateauing. That probably means I should start pushing a little more, right? She's like, yeah, get
Yeah.
it moving. I'm like, what's too far? She goes like, don't go base jumping. You'll be fine. Like, work it at its pace. You know what I mean?
I'll
Like,
cross that off the
you
list.
shouldn't hurt for a full 24 hours is what she said. So
Okay.
it's coming. It's coming along. We're almost
That's
there.
great. That's awesome.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So, as far as Yellow Sauce, you guys have a couple shows coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We do a couple things,
Oh yeah.
Got the Stamps opening return back from the pandemic show.
That's
is
so
something-
cool.
That's something we really like to ride with Stamps on, and represent because
Wow.
we played a lot of Stamps, maybe we'll see Chuck again for the first time, and
It is kind of an honor being on the first show.
right, yeah, it's special,
You
Yeah.
have to assume that people would turn out for that one.
right?
Certainly.
And we got the October 30th, right? The
Right. 29th.
29th, okay.
29th.
And, that's us, and I believe Janie Crash is on that, right?
Yes. After the song break, I will bring the list of who is on that.
Yeah.
But yes, Janie Crash, Carrie Faye, Anxious Kids Make Good People,
Word.
and I feel like there was another one. And I'm sorry if I forgot
I
anybody.
hope that's official. I hope I'm not just like pulling that one out of the woodworks before it's announced or anything. But
No, it is not announced, but we have been talking about announcing it because it's getting to be that time.
word.
Yeah.
Everyone forget what you heard here today.
We can be like Men in Black with that little flashy thing.
Yeah.
We've been watching some Fresh Prince, so Will Smith is on my mind. He's a handsome man.
He's often on my mind too.
Yeah. So as far as Evening Slumber, you have a release coming Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
Friday the 13th, isn't it?
it is. But it's going to be a great day.
Yeah.
It's all about the mood that you have when you enter the day. And it's
Word.
going to be a great day because Evening Slumber is releasing a song. We're
Yeah.
going to Good Bar to see 3 awesome bands. It's going to be a great day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just go into it like that, right?
Right on. I saw Ryan. That was one of his Strange Standard shows was Saturday at Good Bar, and I was
Yeah.
gonna go to the Dreadnoughts one, and I was like, Ryan, you want to go see the Dreadnoughts and over and out in them? And he's like, I gotta play this show at the Good Bar, and I'm like, all right, I'll go to the Good Bar then with you. We're inseparable. We gotta do that.
Right on.
That other one for a second for sure.
How was Good Bar? Because we've had not bad reviews, but not good reviews on the sound. Okay, we've had bad reviews on the sound at Good Bar. How do you think it was? Because I want to know what to look forward to.
Oh geez. Oh boy.
As a musician that played there, how was it, Ryan?
Well, okay. Just to take it easy. There was complaints that it was generally too loud, but I
Okay.
feel that had more to do with the acoustics of the people who were closest to the back wall of the room. So I feel like the upstairs really needs better acoustics. It needs like sound foam or some soundproofing design. It could be really ratchet looking, but as long as it works, something to help that room.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I've said about the
Also,
place.
Mm.
Stop charging to go upstairs. But that's my hot take for the evening, probably.
Yeah.
Is to stop charging for upstairs shows and just have it be open.
Yeah.
Yeah, your traffic should really feed itself, and make more
Yeah.
money on your drinks. That way,
Yeah.
probably.
Or just play downstairs. But
Yeah.
I think
Right.
upstairs. Or if we had like a video and sound coming downstairs
Which
from the upstairs performance.
that's a really
that
good
would also
idea.
be cool.
Mhm.
That would be really awesome.
That would be
I
like town
feel a lot
ballroom.
Better.
It's a 10 out of
Yeah.
10.
I've been to some decent shows upstairs at Good Bar,
Mhm.
and this might be a me thing. I haven't really played any phenomenal shows upstairs at Good Bar.
Okay.
But I've been to a couple good ones that have like a good crowd and stuff like that for a good time, but it feels kind of disconnected from the rest of the bar, kind of, especially with the door fee just right there. It's like,
Yep.
well, then make it for at least let people downstairs view it or something. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Give
Yeah.
some sort of and then if people are like, oh, this is awesome, let's pay to go upstairs,
Yeah.
I feel like it needs a little bit of a push to give a Good Bar a bigger feel.
Yeah.
I would
Oh,
feel that music discovery thing in the city a little bit, like people just like finding local music, stumbling onto it in happenstance a little bit.
yeah.
Stuff like that.
Because there's so much music in Buffalo, but I feel like there's no marketing help for it, I mean, it could be known as a very big music city, and it's just like not,
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of great bands.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great talent just floating around here.
Got to get our
Very
Exham
true.
priorities in order.
Yeah.
Playing them a little later on the
Yes,
show
we
too. They
are,
sent
we
us a
are.
new track, newish track.
Newish.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
I agree with that assessment of the sound at Good Bar with the acoustics. I was at a Over and Out show a couple of months ago, and it was obvious that it was just the acoustics that were ruining the sound. Like there's a monitor wedge, giant monitor wedge, pointing right up at the singer, right to the back wall, where it's gonna bounce right back into the microphone. Like,
Right.
yeah, that's part of your problem right there.
Right.
Ooh. Second thing, my apologies. My amp kept going like up and down volume, and it seemed like it was from the electricity. Just
Oh,
like-
I would
like
believe
just-
that.
Mm-hmm.
I
And I was
believe
just like, I let the sound guy know. I forgot his name. He's really good though. He did everything good and all that jazz. So from what I understand, that was a bit loud, but it still sounded good.
yeah.
I didn't hear any bad abysmal complaints like, oh, I'm dying or something like that.
Yeah.
But-
Was the sound guy eating a sandwich? And if so, what kind?
I don't think so.
No? Did he have any snacks?
I was pretty sauced. I was pretty sauced. I was having a good time. I was cutting loose, definitely.
That's good.
So
yeah.
the story behind that, I've booked Good Bar a couple of times, and the first time I booked Good Bar, it was an all acoustic show, and the sound guy just could not handle this all acoustic show. And our friends in And More were playing.
And More.
And they were having such problems with their sound. And like, dude, fix this. And he was eating a sandwich over the soundboard.
I feel like I would have gotten kicked out of Full Sail for doing that.
And Good Bar, and now Nick Landers is in the chat talking about the night that he got deathly ill. That was the night you had the show in Burt.
Hold on. I mean, honestly though, to be fair, I wouldn't want to have the sound guy hungry.
This is
also that is fair.
But you don't want to eat. You don't want to eat a sandwich over the soundboard either.
That's
like at least
fair.
a plate.
Definitely
at
fair.
least a plate, or
Definitely.
a hand napkin.
Close to ETS and doesn't get tacos though, or burritos.
That's right, Abel. That's right.
He agrees with that.
Should I go get Reese?
I want to show you to the people.
Kidder play date over the Zoom.
Hello.
Like,
Hello. Yes. Hello.
John Higgins.
It's 3 of our cats' birthdays today.
Oh, that's right.
What?
3 of our cats' birthdays today.
Gets in
when
Sylvester
a cat
and
is born on
Squirrel.
August 11th, does that just like bring the value up for you? Do you just like start like raising your numbers at auction for that cat then? Is that how you do that?
Yes. Yes.
Or are they siblings?
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
There's
Yes.
an adorable picture that he showed me this morning of the 3 of them in a cuddle puddle. It was like when they were first born, like cuddle puddle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adorable.
Yeah.
We'll show it off, and I'll get it
Yeah,
in the
will
next
ya?
segment. We'll show it
Cool,
off in the next
cool.
segment. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. The second time I booked Good Bar, though, they're like, we're going to give you a different sound guy. We're sorry. And gave me a different sound guy, and everything was great. And that was the night that Nick's talking about in the chat, where you had the show in Burt. We came back. We did our own like little benefit show just off the cuff for, and everything was great that night. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me, you know, hey, Good Bar's got one good sound guy, and they got one bad sound guy, and we don't know why the bad sound guy still works there.
Because the good sound guy wants a day off.
I guess. So, you know, we're hoping maybe the good guy is working Friday night for the Shambles show. But no, that's a absolutely fair assessment. Is the room is not made for live music.
Yeah. It just needs a little bit of, adjustment though.
Yeah.
I really think there's still a lot of potential there on it,
Cool.
Yeah, it's a great room. It's just not a great room for sound.
Yeah.
It's a box.
Yeah.
It's a box with no like. I would think maybe that big giant curtain would absorb some of it, but
Maybe it does.
yeah, maybe it could be
What
worse.
if it was worse?
Good thing they have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, and so yeah, we're playing Yellow Sauce at the Stamps reopening on September. Was that 12th?
It was 11th
yeah.
or 12th?
12th. It's
12th.
Oh crap! I can't. I just told Madison I would take her on the 12th. I got to tell her it's got to be a different weekend.
Oh shit.
She's either got to go to.
Oh, no.
She's either got to go to Music is Art with me, or Do we have a time? What time are we playing on? I don't
Maybe
even
she
know.
can go to the sauce show.
It's probably 8. It was that 18 plus. She's got another year before she could go to those.
Make her one of your, techs, and then she can get in.
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
She can set up your podium.
I'm glad we had this interview today because now I need to let her know, hey, I can't do it on the 12th either.
Yeah.
Because I told her, I said I can either get you some earplugs to bring you to Music is Art with me, or you can come over the next day. And then I realize, oh crap, we're at Stamps the next day.
Yeah.
If it helps at all, I believe we are on at 8 for that.
Like PM, obviously.
I'll confirm and get back to you. But
Yeah, fine. Yeah. 8 p.m. would work for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me know.
I'll make sure.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
It's because we're out of town the next week,
Oh shit.
and we got Muller Mania the week before. So
Oh shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
busy September.
It's just
Anyway.
these months where things are kind of coming back, at least for now. It's like everything's just stacking up so quick.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a party that we were supposed to have like a year and a half ago, like the other day. Things just get postponed, and you know, try to do the honor as best you can for things.
Yeah.
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 It's a time. I'm glad things are coming back, though. It was cool to go see Strange Standard. That was my first show back officially.
All right.
And then, we got Muller Mania on the radar. Obviously the Sauce things. And I'm just trying to go to like everything I can, basically, and get back into the shows.
I've apparently been to every Over and Out show since shows have been back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told Rob, like, this is my third Over and Out show. He's like, oh, you've been to every single one except the one me and Sally did acoustic.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So yeah, it was my first Dreadneck show back. And,
right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about things opening back up. I even if I got to wear a mask, you know what I mean? Like,
True.
But like, I've done my part. I've got my shot. I've worn my mask. I've washed my hands. I've done everything. So like, at this point, why are we still protecting the people who are like, no, it's a conspiracy. It's all against Donald Trump. Let's not get shots.
Oh, man. It's rough, man. People are crazy.
Anyway.
It's like, I don't know.
Am I wrong, though?
How much do you need? How much evidence do you need? Or how much do you... I don't know. It's just frustrating to see people be so stubborn about it. It's like, do you not want to admit that you're wrong at this point? Or is it just that sort of pride, and defending your stance to the bitter end? But like, I don't know. It's starting to get ugly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something and shared it on Facebook today that said, we're asking you to wear a mask, not a Nickelback t-shirt. And I thought that was pretty great. Whoever originally posted that, thank you. Yeah. So over the time when we did have to wear masks, you came into Brando's, Leland, and you brought me a hug.
I did.
And you know what? It was the best hug.
Excellent.
Yes.
I learned from Joe.
Yeah, I could tell. No wonder it was so familiar.
Yeah.
Those hugs come full circle.
He pays attention when he gets hugs. He's like, okay, this is what I could be doing better. All right, I got it.
I was like, wow, this guy's got a lot to teach.
There's always room for self-improvement, especially when it comes to hugs.
Right. Absolutely.
From the master himself.
So, other than music, what have you guys been up to?
Ryan got into a fight with an Equinox and lost.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I busted up my knee pretty bad.
Yeah.
If anyone wants the pictures of how bad it was, just DM me. They're free to you.
That's cool. You should charge. You should start an OnlyFans.
For wounds. Ooh. Now that's
I can put my
market
burns
to get
on
access.
there.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh man.
This could go all sorts of bad.
I'm not a fan of that. You're
just gonna hurt yourself to
Onlyinjuries.com.
Only
it's what the
injuries.
people want.
look at Jackass.
Yeah, look at Jackass, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Hey.
but the recovery's coming good. So
That's
that's
good.
my most recent update. Yeah, and I rode a bike. I mean, that's the most recent stuff that man. I'm super stoked to be moving again.
Yeah.
My first 2 days in the hospital were probably the hardest because I couldn't move. Like even to sleep and roll over, not a thing at the time. I was like, God damn it. So to be walking and mobile and getting on the bike, even if it's slowly, phenomenal. Absolutely.
That's great.
Glad to hear.
Yeah.
You.
Proud of this guy. He really pushed it, I'm walking around Hershey Park
Oh yeah.
with wounded knee.
4 days after the doctor was like, yeah, you're good. Get him moving. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, start bending it and stuff. And I'm like, don't bend it too much, right? He's like, nah, get it moving. I'm like, oh fuck. Oh, fuck, bud. 4 days later, I was walking around with my son at Hershey Park, Pennsylvania, just doing rides and stuff. It was quite the test trial of walking without my brace and stuff like that and spending time on my knee. But I think it was needed to get me up and going again. And, have my son, have my son around,
Yeah. How old is he now?
Pump it out, bud. 7.
7.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of fun. They're so
Yeah, third of the way
inquisitive.
through his adulthood.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we play lots of video games.
Yeah.
Play the Fortnites. Lots of Minecraft. He always wants to play Minecraft.
Sounds like my kid.
It's digital Legos, bro. Who
Yeah.
can blame him, really?
I never looked at it that way. That's kind of cool.
I always looked at it that way.
Well, I
You're
haven't
not
played the
limited
game.
by what
So.
Legos you have, because you have all of them and as
Right.
many of them as you want.
Madison will come over
And
here.
if
She'll sit on one end of the couch playing Minecraft. I'll sit on the other end of the couch playing Animal Crossing. It was-
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's a freedom we've never had before,
Yeah.
Just the unlimited digital space. Literally, it's like,
Mhm.
wow. I gotta let that one marinate.
Nick Landers asks, are you booking Yellow Sauce for your birthday, or are they just always in the bullpen for relief band bailout?
Wow.
That goes back a few years now of
It does.
Yellow Sauce just bailing my ass out when a band bails on my birthday show at the last minute.
Yeah, we'll just keep the day open anyway. It's fine. We'll come out. We'll bring our guitars. We'll leave in the car. It's
But
all
we're
right.
never allowed to play a birthday show, though.
No. Well, we did the one time.
Yeah, you guys, the last one you guys played, because Leland's like, well, it's my birthday too. I don't know. Yellow Sauce might be perfect for what I've already got booked. So.
It might. I've been saying
Here we go.
this.
Oh, boy. Hey, we try to be perfect for everything,
Yeah.
Really perfect for ourselves mostly. And
Well, we've currently got a punk band and a hardcore metal band booked, so I need like a buffer.
I mean, that's like where we're most useful.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
literally.
Exactly.
Literally. That
Use you
heavy
guys as a
acoustic
segue.
stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah. Put you right in
Whatever.
between.
That could be
Yeah,
good.
we're great for warm ups and transitions.
I know.
But if any of you guys know people listening, you guys, we might be looking for a drummer.
Ooh.
Really? Is
Yeah.
there any specifics in what you're looking for in your possible drummer?
You gotta be able to keep a beat.
Like you don't have. You're not like. I don't know.
In Yellow Sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of the main requirement.
Yeah. You can't be in it for the money. I'm gonna tell you right now.
we're
Well,
not-
because banana touring don't make much money.
Yeah, that's
Don't
quite
make
the
much
facts. There's a reason it's in the writing there.
Yep.
So that's kind of for a lot of bands playing Buffalo, that's just if they want to be in Yellow Sauce. So
Yeah.
That's
So are you looking more to play out with a drummer or more to record with a drummer and then play out with a drummer? Like what do you
definitely play out.
play out.
Play
Cool.
out. Must get on stage and jam.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we are officially spreading the word. Yellow Sauce is looking for a hypothetical drummer.
Thank you. The more hypothetical, the better.
Yes.
Yes.
There's gonna be so much shit on stage now because I'm bringing that pulpit in the rocking
Yep.
chair now.
Yeah.
That's
It-
You know
A
what, Joe?
smaller
Never
kit.
mind. You know what? Why don't you just play drums?
Oh yeah.
I thought you wanted somebody who could keep a beat.
Brutal.
Oh,
Brutal.
man. You'll get there. It's fine. You know
I believe in you, Joe.
We can get you a keyboard with like a pre-programmed drum setting, and then you could just get really good at playing the drums with the keyboard.
I have one of those.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, we're halfway there.
There we go.
You should do like, as our radio show narrator, you should have like a programmed like radio show buttons that you just press throughout the set. That would actually be kind of nifty.
Oh, that would be interesting.
The radio DJ.
You could be our live radio DJ / narrator.
I could do that.
That's your favorite one, isn't it?
That's the best one programmed on this
Yeah.
one. There's also like the game show buzzer and the.
I love
Anyway,
it. Classic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I need a toilet flush, though. I don't have that on
we
here.
should do that.
I should put a toilet flush on here.
Yeah.
Replace the crowd here.
Yeah.
I like this
But
crowd,
there's that
though.
one guy.
The one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the hype.
Anyway. Yellow Sauce is back September 12th at Stamps.
Yes.
And I'll be a part of that with you guys. I gotta get that pulpit set up before we do that, so we can.
You need to get going on that.
Figure out how we're getting that to shows and shit. So.
Figure it out.
Anyway, Adam, Jamie, thank you. We appreciate you guys. We really love your show.
What's up? Friends of that one? Oh yeah.
Anyway, I think we lost.
Yeah.
Are we gone?
No, what? No.
You're here.
Oh,
No.
okay, we're here.
So-
I called you guys Adam and Jamie, and you just went silent.
I was like, who's Adam and
I
Jamie?
thought you were talking to someone
Oh,
else.
Mythbusters, bro. God damn it. This fucker.
Ah.
Pathetic.
I was like, what?
Get a grip.
Spare parts.
Get a
Figure
grip,
it out.
Ryan. Guys over here sucking egg.
So
I walked out ago.
we are going to do as Laura would like us to do and play a song. So what song we're gonna play first? Do you guys have anything else you want to say about
Yeah, let's wrap up with the guests first, and then go to
Yes.
this.
about Strange Standard, Evening Slumber, or Yellow Sauce?
Evening Slumber song out this Friday and Look Alive. Yellow Sauce album 2021-ish, likely coming soon to a music near you.
And then Strange Standard has an album release, like, soon.
Okay.
I should know when it is.
You
I
should.
don't.
Okay. Well, you know
Coming
what?
out.
We'll look it up.
We'll figure it out. We'll let them know when we come in.
Don't mind me. It's on YouTube and stuff.
Oh, that's a good
It's
one. I'm actually on
absolutely
that track.
Fire, bro. Oh my
I
god.
have a solo.
Oh shit.
I felt iffy about it at first. It's a real heart wrencher, you know.
It's a banger.
It's a soft banger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Absolutely. Gets you the feel.
So
Yeah.
this is a world premiere. Am I wrong?
I believe you're correct.
Yeah. What?
World premiere. We get to do this every so often.
I know, it's really cool. Leland, you want to set up this world premiere for us?
Welcome to the world premiere of Evening Slumber's new song, Look Alive, 3rd EP in the near future sometime. Enjoy. New track. Thanks, Karina. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks,
love you guys.
We love you
Thanks
too.
for having me.
Thank you guys. We'll see you soon. And here's Evening Slumber. This song's called Look Alive on all WNY and Think So Joe Show.
Wake up, keep a better pace, it'll never be enough. Got a little taste, now you live a little rough. Rub it in the faces, you don't know how to bluff. Is it not the silly game that you thought it was? Catching up to speed, catch a drift, catch a butterfly. In fact, neglect, regret, and identify. Envy in the night when you dream, working overtime. Dig into your hole, shy away from the stimuli. You dream that your name's in the spotlight. Think you're on a path, but you live by the candlelight. Burying your grave, what it takes to stay alive. But tell me how you're feeling alive. And it isn't supernatural when you believe everything that you have. And you wait for the day when your face in the end not to be no longer alive. 'Cause you don't have time here. Don't let it go to the side. 'Cause there are no survivors. Do you feel meaning? Do you feel purpose in these days? I think I envy you. Not to criticize, but it must be great to hold yourself above the rest of the world. If that meant money, you'd be dripping in revenue. And I would hate to be the great creator up in the sky, looking down, always disappointed. You never never see the end till they see your point of view. If it's not convenient, then how can it be true? Web around the world, but you couldn't get a clue. This world doesn't do what you thought it do. Breathe deep, close your mouth, it's an eyesore. Misquotes and misfacts, you got a high score. Death trap, choking up, big surprise. Are you afraid of what your time back? And you've been acting like an animal. Did someone whisper it into your ear? If the day ever comes, you'll be facing the end, but you might not look alive. Do you feel it either? Don't let it go this time, 'cause there are no survivors. Do you feel meaning? Do you feel purpose in these days? I think I envy you. Not to criticize, but it must be great to hold yourself above the rest of the world. If God made money, you'd be dripping in revenue. And I would hate to be the great creator up in the sky, looking down, always disappointed in you. You better look alive. Do you feel meaning? Do you feel purpose in these days? I think I envy you. Not to criticize, but it must be great to hold yourself above the rest of the world. If God made money, you'd be dripping in revenue. And I would hate to be the great creator up in the sky, looking down with a fistful of anger. Oh, I would hate to be the great messiah up in the sky, looking down, always disappointed in you.
That was Evening Slumber on all WNY Think So Joe show.
That was fucking awesome.
Yes, it was. A song called Look Alive premieres Friday.
But you heard it here first.
You can get that Friday on your Spotify and your wherever you get your music from.
Yeah.
And but you heard it here first on the Think So Joe show.
That's what
We like getting to do that.
Yeah.
It's always fun. I promised you guys the cats.
Oh,
I'll show you the
kitties.
cats.
Kitty.
So I'm just gonna drop this right in the main scene here, and there you go. There's drag this
Aw.
out. That's
Sylvester on top, right?
Sylvester and Squirrel
And
on
then
the top, and
Gibson on the bottom of the cuddle puddle.
Gibson being a little pillow for them, and that's
That's
them
too cute.
6 years ago today.
Oh my God.
So they are now 6 years old.
Our babies are growing up.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, New Evening Slumber. That was killer.
Fuck yeah.
And we're not done with the new shit yet because we've got some newish Exham Priory.
Newish.
This song's been out for a little while. It's going to be on their vinyl that they got coming out. It's taken from their YouTube stream that they did a while back, which was called Rise. And we'll talk about more about that when we get closer to the next song break.
I saw that not only are they doing newish music, they are doing new merch, are they not?
They're always doing new merch.
I know, it does seem like they are.
They like they give us a run for our money when it comes to new merch. Strange Standard has new merch. If you haven't seen it,
I didn't.
You've shown me one of them.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
Strange Standard's got new merch. Yellow Sauce, not yet.
Okay.
I'd imagine we might sometime.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Hypothetically.
Living Brain Dead's gonna have new stickers at the very least.
And they're cool.
Yeah. So we'll have those on October 9th. October 9th, the All WNY Punk Show 2021 with Living Brain Dead, Tsunami Surprise, Lucky 33, and Johnny Revolting. That's going to be a killer show.
Yeah.
At the Tudor Lounge at that. So that's just
Right.
going to be amazing. And we're going to have Mr. Dan Twist filling in on bass for us that day.
That's awesome.
So that's going to be cool.
And it'll have cooled down a little by then.
Yes.
So it won't be like an oven inside the Tudor Lounge.
I was telling everybody that would listen on Saturday. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm playing here in October, not August.
Yeah.
I'm rocking the Metallica Black Album shirt today.
Yeah.
The 30th anniversary of that album is actually tomorrow.
Oh.
And it hit me after I put this shirt on that I do own a Ren and Stimpy t-shirt. And if you didn't know, Ren and Stimpy Doug, and Rugrats all premiered on this day 30 years ago.
Wow.
August 11th, 1991. Wow. So while you were in the shower, I was listening to the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack.
Of course you are.
And the anniversary of the Black Album's tomorrow. It's 30 years since that.
That shirt is so worn out. It's not 30 years old like the album, is it?
It might be. I think it's a 1992 tour shirt.
Oh, shit.
That I found at like a thrift store.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's looking a little rough, though.
Not too bad. Not too bad. There's no like holes in it like my
No,
shambles
no,
shirt.
it's just worn out.
I mean, this is what the shirt's actually supposed to look like.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. I did the thumbnail based on the Black Album because it's like, ooh, anniversary. Usually I'll do things like from that day, but it's like, you know what? It's close enough. Fuck it. And it's easy.
Yeah.
Just all black with subtle logos also in black-ish. I'll tell you one thing. Here's one thing I have a list of people I never want to hear cover a Metallica song ever again. Snoop Dogg is like right at the top of that list, but Weezer is right below him now.
I didn't know Snoop Dogg covered Metallica.
So Metallica did like an MTV Icon thing, maybe like 10, 15, it was a while ago. And they had like Sum 41 was on it, Avril Lavigne was on it, and Korn was on it. And, but like Snoop Dogg tried to rap Sad But True.
Oh.
No.
I'm usually a fan
No.
of Snoop Dogg. I would give
I
that
love
a listen.
Snoop. I love Snoop. I do, but just like I love Weezer, but no. They did a cover of Enter Sandman. It's going to be on the Metallica Blacklist that's coming out next month, which is like 52 different versions of songs from the Black Album by various artists.
That's cool.
Some of them have been really good that they've released so far, but they put out the Weezer one last week, and it's, oh no, please. 2003, Nick tells me, is the Metallica Icon.
Well, as you know, I am a much bigger fan of Metallica covers than I am Metallica doing their own stuff.
Well, I'm getting that I'm probably getting that on CD. I'm not spending that much money on a vinyl.
How much is it?
I don't even know, but I've already spent over $200 for this box set.
True.
So I don't want to add another. I think it's like around $100 for the CD is like 30.
Oh.
Like, shit, I'll just buy the CD. It's not something I'm going to listen to often.
Yeah.
Because I am very critical of Metallica covers a lot of the time.
Yeah, I enjoy them.
Korn actually used their performance from that. They played one, and that's a hidden track on. What is it? I don't know if it was Take a Look in a Mirror or Untouchable, but one of those two albums had that as a bonus track.
Okay.
So if you like listen to the CD and then you just keep it playing, like you hear Korn play one. But yeah, the Metallica Blacklist is coming out. It's got it's pretty good. Limp Bizkit, Limp Bizkit was on that. Limp Bizkit did a fantastic job of Sanitarium. Like that was probably the best Metallica cover I've ever heard. And Sum 41 did like a medley to start the show, which was great. And then Metallica like performed at the end of the show, and they're like, here's new songs from Saint Anger. And it was the first time like anybody ever heard Frantic, and it's like, the fuck is this? I was having a conversation with some folks the other day. A gentleman by the name of Death Weasel, who I've mentioned several times on this show, just on a story of when I first met this dude years and years and years ago, and never saw him again until just a couple of years ago. And now I was hanging out with him on Saturday night. We're standing around just having a conversation about Metallica, him and another dude. And, we're talking about Load, the album Load. And it's like, I'm like, I have a soft spot for Load because that's when I started to, when I started to get into like heavy music was right when Load was about to drop.
Yeah.
And so I have a soft spot for that album. The other guy goes, man, the Outlaw Torn, Sean, you're the reason I know Death Weasel.
It's all your fault, Sean.
As it turns out. Anyway, and I didn't even know, and I'll retell that story again. But this guy goes, The Outlaw Torn is such a great song, and I'm like, dude, it's like the most underrated Metallica song, except for maybe the Unnamed Feeling off of Saint Anger. That is like the hidden gem on that otherwise not so great album. That Brian somehow loved.
Yeah.
It was on his top 7 or whatever, and we had songs from it playing at the fucking memorial.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, great. All right, here's Invisible Kid. Like, yeah, okay. Metallica, great. I mean, I guess it was still better than like the skits from the Yellow Sauce album.
That was awkward, wasn't it? I'm sure that if Leland and Ryan had been there, they would have been like, yes.
I'm talking to my mom, and one of the skits from Yellow Sauce comes on, and it's just like, Leland and Ryan had fucked up. And my mom's like... Anyway, so the Death Weasel story, for those who don't know, I had this house show when I was in Think So Brain. Like early on when I was in Think So Brain for my bass player at the time for his birthday. And this dude shows up with one of the bands. And he's like, yeah, my name's Death Weasel. And when his friends left, he's like, man, I'm going to hang out with these guys. These guys are cool, and they have a keg. These guys are cool. I'm like, whatever, dude. We'll figure out how to get you the fuck home. You can crash, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So this dude ends up crashing at my house, and my friend Katie's like punching him in the face. Like he's letting her punch him in the face.
That's excellent.
And like the next day he wakes up, he's like, man, why does my head hurt? So I'm like explaining to him, I'm like, how are you getting home, dude? Where do you live? And he's like, oh, I live on the other side. Like, okay, you have to get to, I'll get you to Buffalo. Because I didn't drive. I still didn't drive. Like, I didn't drive. I didn't have a car. I had a license, but I didn't drive then. Like, I could get you to Buffalo. Let me get you to the bus station, bus stop, get you on a bus to Buffalo. You figure it the fuck out from there. So literally, like, I walk this dude to the bus stop, and I'm like, here's bus fare. Go to Buffalo, and hopefully you get home okay. I had no idea if this dude ever got home okay. Until I bumped, we're at a show. And I think it was like City Power Radio was having a reunion, I think, that night, right? Was the show? But we run into this guy. And we run into this guy who's hanging out with your cousin. Your cousin's like, oh, this is Death Weasel. I'm like, wait, whoa. What'd you say this dude's name was? He says, oh, Death Weasel. I'm like, dude. So I tell him the story. And then, and I still, like, didn't make the connection. I completely forgot that City Powered Radio had played this house show. Yeah. I thought he showed up with my friends in Medicated Silence all these years until I found the flyer for the show. And I'm like, oh, City Powered Radio was on this? Like, oh, that makes sense. That's how Death Weasel got there. Yeah. And like, I come to find out, like, the reason I don't remember booking them on the show is I didn't book them on the show. Sean worked with my bass player at the time, Dan, who was also my roommate at the time. And Dan booked them on the show.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't know. And I was just talking to Rob about this the other day. He's like, yeah, Sean said we're playing this house show in Niagara Falls. I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, that's the whole, but I'm just I don't even know if he knew who I was. He's just hanging out with me and talking Metallica with me.
Yeah.
Like, we're just standing there just like old friends talking about Metallica. And, then I saw that the dude with the banjo that opened the show, he's standing around talking to Sally.
Yeah.
We did the For Whom the Bell Tolls cover like every night. That was a tribute to one of our friends, one of my friends that had passed away.
Yeah.
So we played that almost every Think So Brain show, all but one. He says, ho. I think he meant
Allison.
hi. I think she meant
Allison.
hi. I think she meant hi.
Yeah.
I just saw Al. I didn't make the connection.
Allison.
Okay. Anyway.
What's up, Pookie?
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, that's we did For Whom the Bell Tolls because that was there was a band called Apathy in Niagara Falls that used to play that all the time. Their drummer passed away, so we did that as a tribute to him.
Yeah.
Nope, she meant ho.
Yep. Hi, Allison.
Okay.
Yep. Allison, remember my nickname that Ashley Palladino gave me? I'll let her put it in the chat.
But it's crazy to realize, like, I've known these dudes like Sean and Rob and Steve like for so long and just didn't even make the connection until like years later I found that flyer. Like, oh, this explains everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a small world. It all comes around full circle.
I mean, I was definitely drinking from that keg, so that probably
different times
didn't help my memory. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to Rob from Over and Out. He's trying to give up drinking.
Good for him.
Said he hasn't drank in like probably like about a week now.
That's really good.
So that's cool. I saw him drinking soda, drinking pop at the show.
Oh, you almost said soda. I almost got
did.
you. I almost got
did.
you.
Anyway, but I didn't. He was drinking pop at the show. We like walked over to Jim's. We both got he got a Gatorade actually. I got a Pepsi. Yeah.
What color Gatorade was it?
Orange, I believe.
Okay.
I believe. I could be wrong.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
People in the chat, what's your favorite color Gatorade?
I can't even drink Gatorade.
It's too sweet. I don't really care for it.
Like, I seem to like get like, you know how my uvula swells up sometimes? I seem to get that like right after I drink Gatorade for some reason.
Maybe it makes you phlegmy.
So I don't know if maybe that's like part of it. So I kind of stopped drinking Gatorade. I still get the swollen uvulas, but it's, like it just seemed to be like, a very similar timing of, hey, I drank a Gatorade. Now my
interesting
uvula's swollen up.
Nick Landers likes orange Gatorade. Allison likes yellow Gatorade. And Sean Kelly likes white Gatorade. I like coconut water for my electrolytes. I don't know.
I was drinking Smart Water after I got my shots.
Yes. And it tastes like water.
It does taste like water.
We have Smart Water at one of the Brando's locations. Dasani at the other. It's garbage.
I'm going to start trying to drink more water and less Pepsi.
Oh, my God. You heard it here. You heard it here. We're not going to be sponsored by Pepsi for much longer. I'm kidding. We're not sponsored by Pepsi.
I need to write a solo song called Swollen Uvula, says Nick Landers. Maybe next time I get one.
Yeah.
That is like the worst. Like, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
It's just very uncomfortable to talk.
Yeah.
And considering what I do for a living.
Right.
So, like, I'll get up and I'll be like, oh, fuck. And then I'll just be sitting there, like, chewing on ice and drinking water all day. And
you should probably gargle salt water.
Yeah. Taking, like, ibuprofen or whatever the fuck, trying to reduce the swelling. Like, I need to work.
Yeah.
Like, get in the booth and I'm doing, like, one line at a time. Yeah.
Go get a Gatorade for inspiration.
Get a
Nick Landers, you smart ass.
Yeah.
We love it. Yeah.
You know, we should change the words to Earth Angel and just make it Death Weasel. Death Weasel, Death Weasel.
Do it. Do it for, like, when you guys have him at a show.
If he's at a show, we'll do that. Yeah, if I see him.
You got to practice it a couple times that way, though.
Yeah. Yeah. We do have, like, things planned for if we see certain people at shows. We just haven't been able to use them yet. So
yeah, true.
We're, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we have
I should say that we have things we've talked about if certain people are at shows. We haven't actually, like, practiced them at all. So anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that's dusty.
It is. It needs to be cleaned in here.
I need to vacuum or something in here. Yeah.
At least.
I meant to do that today, but then I was like, fuck, I'm tired, and went back to bed.
You deserve that nap.
Yeah, 8:20 at Milky's and 9:04 at Tudor might be the only 2021 Inherent Vice gigs, apparently.
That's disappointing.
Well, I mean, we're looking at October 9th and November 13th for Living Brain Dead, and I don't know what we're doing aside from that, if anything.
Yeah.
So it's been a rough year for us, just since last month.
Right, totally.
we're lucky enough that we've, we were already making plans to play, some stuff without Brian and had some stuff in the works. And, we were lucky enough to find somebody who was just like, yes, I will absolutely jump in and play this one show with you when you don't have anything. So, we've been asked for a couple of shows, but it's all been like September, and we're just like, we're not available in September. And I'm almost glad we're not doing Music is Art, because I don't think John's gonna be clear until at least September. So I missed you guys. I'm super excited to see Inherent Vice. They are the best, one of the best bands you can see. They improve every single time.
Every time. Yeah, that's for sure. And they were good when they started. And
they've added a new, member.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna be that's gonna be a very killer show to go see.
I guess.
So especially the one at Tudor.
Yeah.
Tudor's the better of the two venues. with the better of the two promoters. I didn't say that. Anyway. I'm just kidding.
Anyway. So in September, we have some big concerts. Starting in August, in a couple weeks, we're going to see Dropkick Murphys and Rancid.
We are. I got a whole calendar here I can pull up.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we're going
to see so many concerts in the next few weeks, few months.
Apparently, we're going to see Rancid and Dropkick Murphys with Death Weasel.
That's so cool.
That's August 22nd at Art Park.
Okay.
We're going to see Bayside and the Bomb Pops on Wednesday, September 8th. So that day we won't be here.
We should pre-record it.
Maybe, I think.
Who is playing other than them? Because
Hawthorne Heights.
That's why I care. I just want to see that one song.
And Senses Fail. So I definitely am into staying for Hawthorne Heights.
Yes, I really just want to see that one song. It'll probably be the last song they play. We're gonna have to sit through all that shit.
We're heading out to Rochester the following weekend after. Of course, Music is Art is September 11th.
Yeah, that's Allison's birthday. I'm not going to Music is Art.
I will be.
Unless Allison wants to.
I will be at Music is Art, even if I have to drag my kid there. I already said, like, do you need me to buy your earplugs? Or do you want to switch days? She's like, let's switch days. And now I got to figure out which day. So, yeah. Anyway. But September 11th, that's Music is Art. The following Saturday, we're in Rochester, Flogging Molly and the Violent Femmes with me first in the Gimme Gimmes.
I can't even believe that lineup. Like, it makes no sense to me, but I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's going to be a killer show. For some reason, Burtfest is on my calendar.
You skipped forward a month.
But that's the last one that month.
Oh.
Sorry. Burtfest is in my calendar on the 23rd of October. I don't know much about it. I'm sure it's going to be a great time.
It's always a good lineup, but it's a huge lineup.
We got nothing in October other than that. But then we
have shows that we're throwing and playing in October.
Right. We've got October 9th is going to be The Living Brain Dead, Lucky 33.
Yes, that's going to be really good.
Tsunami Surprise and Johnny Revolting. Streetlight Manifesto was added to a few of those dates, but not that one.
Way to get my hopes up and then let me down. I was just talking to somebody about Streetlight and how they're recording right now.
We're going to be at, in November, Anti-Flag, Dull Skin, and Bad Cop, Bad Cop.
I'm excited to see Anti-Flag and Bad Cop, Bad Cop. I don't know who Dull Skin is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them. That's November 2nd. We're going to be at Bad Religion and Alkaline Trio that Friday.
I can't believe I get to see Bad Religion. That's fucking awesome. That's on the bucket list there.
For some reason, Hot Water Music made it onto my calendar. I think that was auto-posted from, that's a band.
Oh.
I think some of these get auto-posted from, like, what do you call it? Like Bands in Town.
Oh.
So, yeah, but, like that one, I didn't put that one on here. Lagwagon and Red City Radio, that's December 8th.
Mm.
And then, of course, I'm out of town the 17th through the 19th for Metallica and the 49ers. So
that's going to be great.
Yeah. My birthday, there's going to be a show. It's going to be at Stamps It's going to be a punk band and a hardcore metal band and hopefully something in between. So we're still looking for that right now. So Destroy, Rebuild Until God Shows, a.k.a. Drugs, is playing the Rec Room on Halloween. Nick really wants to play on that show.
Oh,
Good luck. I hope you get it.
I know. That would be cool.
Yeah.
So what do we got music-wise? Right
Music.
now?
Oh, we are about time, huh? We got
Yes,
about
we
25 seconds before music time. But so Exham Priory, Nick Lucido reached out to us just before last week's show.
Yes. Horrible timing.
Like, hey, can you guys play this? Can we play it next week?
Yeah, we already had the music picked out.
I said, remind me. I said, remind us. And I programmed the music earlier in the week for the Yellow Sauce and for the Evening Slumber, rather, in the XM Priory. Nick messaged us early this morning, like,
Yes.
hey, late last night. I'm reminding you guys.
Yes, and he was proud of himself that he remembered to remind us, and he knew what day it was.
Yes. So this is XM Priory. This is from the upcoming vinyl release and previous live stream release. This song is called No Quarter on All WNY, the ThinkSoJoE Show. Exham Priory on all WNY Think So Joe show. And yes, I did change my shirt to a Ren and Stimpy t-shirt.
Of course you did. Why not?
I figure why not?
Yeah.
We
just did laundry. Why not?
Show is 30 years old today, so
Yeah.
might as well celebrate.
Yes. We should bring the cats in here because it's their birthday.
I was telling Ashley upstairs, like, oh, it's 3 of my cat's birthdays. It's Squirrel's birthday. She goes, oh, she's always looking out the window and watching us and
playing with dogs.
yeah. Anyway, yes. So I like this. There's so many like references in this shirt. They sent me 2, but they're like huge.
What size are they?
XL. They're the size I regularly wear, and they're just huge. So I never really wore them.
Yeah.
Now I'm wearing it. It's like, why didn't I wear this? This is actually pretty comfortable.
It's a nice t-shirt.
Yeah. Got a couple of them. So,
you know what would be nice? A t-shirt made out of your flesh.
So you keep telling me.
It's soft.
Yeah. If you say so.
I do.
Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, XM Priory, they've got a vinyl coming out called Rise. You can pre-order that now. I don't know when it's coming out.
I don't either.
Come to think of it, when the hell is Working Class Stiff's vinyl coming out? I've been waiting for that for a while, I feel like. Yeah. I'm waiting on the Metallica box set for the Black Album. That's coming out next month. At least I have a date on that one.
Yeah.
Just got the Green Jello Serial Killer soundtrack. They re-released. Apparently, the one I've got, the Cow God Splatter, is like 1 of 100.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Like, I've been looking for the Serial Killer soundtrack for a while. I missed it on Record Store Day when it came out a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And then they it's been going on eBay for like not eBay but like Discogs for like $150. And I'm like, no, I don't like Green Jello that much. I like Green Jello, but I really want Serial Killer because I have Mother Goose Triple Live at Budokan, which is like all the like demo version, like the original versions of those songs.
Okay.
But like Serial Killer is like the polished versions that like you heard on the radio back in the day or like MTV or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, I really want this album, but I don't want to pay this much. And then Bill posted like, hey, Say 10 Records is releasing all 3 of our Record Store Day releases over again.
Yeah.
You can order them right now. And I'm like, done.
Ouch.
So I got it for $30. Like, yeah, okay, I'm down. Serial Killer.
Cool.
Finally in my collection. Very excited.
Yeah.
Got the last of my Metallica vinyl club subscription today.
Yeah.
And I am certainly renewing for a second year, even though it took them like 14, 15 months to get all the vinyl out.
Yeah, but COVID.
We'll
throw them a bone.
And it was their first time doing something like this, so they were having like growing pains. You know what I mean? So like they seem to have gotten things worked out. They got the last couple out pretty quickly.
Sorry.
I've actually got. So like they're all numbered, and the newest one, the 4th one, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But mine is number 1002.
Cool.
I'm like, holy shit, I got a low number this time.
Yeah.
So, but that's been a pretty cool little club to be part of.
Mm-hmm.
Also part of the Amazon Vinyl of the Month Club.
Yeah.
I sold the first one I got, which was Aretha Franklin.
Oh yeah.
Her gospel record, Amazing Grace. Sold that, but I did get London Calling by The Clash. That was the second one I got. So yeah, okay, cool. I am totally down with London Calling from The Clash. So
very cool.
Getting some pretty good vinyl.
Did you cancel your vinyl subscription?
Not yet. I let it go this month, and I'm just like.
And they haven't sent you any vinyl, have they?
They have. They are a month behind now.
Okay.
But now they're getting sloppy because it's like, oh, we sent you these 3 vinyls. Like I've never seen any of these vinyls that you're telling me you sent me. I got 3 different vinyls, one of which you told me you sent me a month prior.
Oh.
So like, what the fuck are you guys doing, vinyl?
Just cancel that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm about to cancel a lot of shit in the next couple of weeks. Like, I'm going to get rid of cable.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How come?
because my bill was $175.
Because fuck Spectrum.
Like, I'm already paying you for, I got Spectrum Mobile. I like it. I'm not, nothing against it. It's a really good price.
Okay.
For, if you're not using a lot of data, which at the time I wasn't. Now I'm like, shit, I should probably get the unlimited soon. But even then, it's still like a decent price. And I can upgrade my phone, unlike when I was with Cricket. Like, I can upgrade and, like, get a payment plan instead of, like, okay, well, instead of it being $1,000 phone, now it's a $950 phone. The fuck is that? Way to take care of your long-time subscribers, right? Anyway. And I'm probably going to get rid of my vinyl.org subscription because they've been getting really sloppy. They've been slowing down. They're, I've not been getting them on time. I've been, just like, okay. And like, I still got 3 sitting here that I haven't listened to.
Oh.
Because I'm just like, I don't even know what these are.
Yeah.
I don't know if these were actually curated for me because they're not the records they said they were sending me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, okay. I don't even know. So, like, I'm probably going to cancel that one. That's $40 less a month I'll be spending.
Nice.
Gonna keep my Guitar Crate subscription. I love that. That's, even though I get, like, kind of repeat stuff now. But it's like, it keeps me in guitar strings.
That's true. Do you actually change your guitar strings that often?
Not lately, but that's because I haven't been using them.
Right.
Like, this one's got to get changed again soon, but but it was nice. Like, when I went to Guitar Center, I went to Guitar Center for the first time to get a guitar set up.
Mm.
Like, I've never taken a guitar professionally to get set up.
Yeah.
I've always had like friends do it.
Okay.
But Brian used to take his shit to this guy Craig at Guitar Center out in Cheektowaga, and I bumped into him. Actually, I was I had met him a couple of times. I bumped into him at the memorial,
right? Because
he was talking to Lily. Lily was like talking to him about getting a guitar I want to use for October 9th setup, and so I was talking to him, and I'm like, what days are you there? And he tells me what days he's there. So I brought it last Tuesday. I brought in my blue guitar, Sub-Zero, and I was like, "This is what I want done. I want a trem block set up." And he's like, "Well, you don't need to. You don't. That's probably not your tuning problem." Like, no, dude. Like, all the reviews say that's what the tuning problem is. I don't use the trem. Just block it for me. So he set that up, and he set up the guitar, and I brought it home yesterday, and it's just like, oh man, this is like so much better. And I'm like, on the way there, I'm in the Uber, and I'm just like, do I tip the guy? Is this a tippable, sir? Is it customary to tip the guy?
Yeah.
So I'm like on Twitter asking, and I didn't get any response. So I'm like getting cashed out. I'm like, is this a thing I need to tip for? And he says, no, we can't take tips. Like,
that makes it easy.
Cool. I just don't want to be the asshole that doesn't tip for a service I didn't know I need to tip for. That's why I ask. It's, people are, I never know who I'm supposed to tip and who I'm not supposed to, it's Uber. It's easy with Uber and like DoorDash and Instacart and shit like that. Cause it's like, how much do you want to tip your driver?
Right.
As opposed to like, am I supposed to, do I tip the tattoo guy? Which I tried to do, and, I forgot to do when I got your tattoo.
Mm.
But I'm like, Mark, let me give you a tip. He's like, no.
Yeah.
And then he got you 25% off the place next door.
Which was nice, because it would have been like a pretty penny if
that was really cool of him. My tattoo guy is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go back to him.
Mark Sinzel at Holy Ground out here in West Seneca.
I tell you, he had a really gentle touch.
He did a great job. Did you get that? You got that before last week's show, yeah? Yeah. No. Yes? No.
I don't know.
Yes, because we got it for your birthday.
Yes.
So you got it on the 2nd,
yes.
Yeah. So you probably did show it off last week then.
Probably.
Anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I never know who the fuck I'm supposed to tip. I also didn't set up to tell me what time I'm supposed to end the show here. So we're just gonna guess, I guess.
Yeah.
I have the time of the song written down, so we'll figure it out. we'll get there. Anyway, I know what the time is going to be that I need to sign
We
off,
just
so
have to catch.
I don't need the timer, I guess. Anyway, that indicates to me we've got about 10 minutes. So
All right.
anyway,
You should go to
merch.
You should go to merch.thinksojoe.com and get some Karina's Cookies gear.
Uh-huh.
The mug is not apparently, I will tell you, the Karina's Cookies mug is humongous.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough coffee. Well, not for me, but, for my mom.
Got some great stuff there. We got the I Don't Think So Joe t-shirt.
Yeah.
And music. Laura said music, drink t-shirt.
Which she doesn't say anymore. Thank you, Laura.
She
That's
did say
hilarious.
white line earlier, and I went to hit the button, and the button gave me an error message. This is like, oh, fuck. What do I got? I got to reset this up. I don't know how this works now.
Yeah.
So.
Do you hear that fucking cat? Can you guys hear the cat? Reese is in heat, and she's just outside the door screaming. Well, not really screaming, but like doing stuff. Are you going to go get her? He's going to get her. Come here, Reese's. Come here, baby.
Where are you going? There's nothing else.
Oh, shit. She goes right for the computer. Ow, my burn. Come here, baby. It's okay.
I'm going to leave this door open for
Say
a second.
hello. Say hello to the people.
I'm going to leave this door open while she's in here. It's cooling off the room.
Say hello. Say hello. There we go. Yes. Yo, ow, my burn. Ow.
Oh, no. Where is she? She's behind me somewhere. There she goes. She's leaving. Bye,
Yeah.
Reese.
Bye, Reese. We'll miss you.
Bye. Anyway, I'm going to keep this
Jasmine,
door
that
open
was
for
for
a
you.
minute. Yeah, I'm going to keep this door open for a minute. It's cooling off in
Yeah,
here
it was a
bit.
little stuffy.
It gets a little, because we got to turn the AC off in here, and it gets a little
Oh,
stuffy.
she sprayed.
Oh, no.
Do you smell that? You don't smell shit.
No, I don't.
I need another shower.
Oh, God. Well, anyway. You know, there's like a trend in Hollywood now where celebrities, like, don't shower.
Oh, really?
Like I guess, like, Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher, like, were part of this. Like, we don't shower.
What
Like,
do they do?
How do you live in California and not fucking shower? Like, I live...
What's the matter?
My phone says, I don't know if you were talking to me. I'll disregard what you said.
Interesting.
But seriously, how the fuck do you live in California and you don't... like, it's hot. How do
I
you...
understand.
She'll be right back, I guess. Like, it's like super warm in California. I can't go outside right now without feeling like I need to take a shower. I don't understand that. So apparently that's a thing in Hollywood now. So maybe I bring some nose plugs when I go to San Francisco. I don't know. I could have saved a lot of money if I didn't want to shower in San Francisco. I could have probably just gotten a room with no a shared bathroom. Yeah, gross. Exactly. How do you not? I don't get that. That's a weird phenomenon.
I'm better now.
Good. That's a weird phenomenon though. Like
No, it smells
celebrities not showering. That's just
Yeah, that is weird. Like,
why. I wasn't paying any
It's-
attention to why that's a thing, but
Yeah.
apparently that's a thing now.
it like reeks in my space now.
I smell it now. Now I smell it. I don't know.
I don't know. I need.
Nick says he could. Yeah, I could shower twice a day too. Sometimes I do.
showering twice today.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jeez. Oh, yeah. That.
Can I get out of the chair? Can I not sit in the chair? I feel like the chair smells.
I don't know where the smell is emanating from, but there's a smell in here now for sure. I shouldn't have let the cat in. That was a bad idea.
It's all over me.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're maybe it's a good thing there's only 6 minutes left of the show here.
I can smell it.
Yeah, we have any air freshener or anything? Anyway, yeah. Bad kitty, Nick says with a laughing emoji.
I'm glad it's funny, Nick. Where?
I don't know.
It's better now.
Okay.
It's better now.
I still smell it, but okay.
Yeah, that's because I threw my clothes behind you.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Anyway.
That's where it's coming from now.
Okay.
I think. I hope. Oh my God. I have to make dinner before
Yes.
I shower.
Yes.
I'm very hungry.
Food would be nice.
We're having hamburger helper.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm going to probably change my clothes though.
I've spent enough on DoorDash this week. I was like, yeah, no problem. We can DoorDash. And then we DoorDashed twice. And I'm like, shit, why did we DoorDash twice?
Because I didn't feel like cooking.
What was the name of that place we ordered from yesterday?
Oh, God.
McLovin?
Yeah, McLovin. It was a macaroni place. This shit was good, but the servings were too small.
I thought it was pretty decent. I was pretty full, but then by the time you were like, we need more food, I'm like, yeah, okay, I could do more food.
Yeah.
I still got mozzarella sticks.
Oh, you can have mozzarella sticks then. Fuck the hamburger helper. No, I'm kidding. I'm hungry.
I could definitely eat. I've only eaten a bowl of cereal today. And what was left of that variety pack of like fruit roll-ups?
You ate all of them, huh?
All gone.
You did not share one with me.
Did not.
I guess I did get them for you.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It
No,
was good.
I appreciate you saving me one. Oh, wait, you didn't.
I didn't know you wanted one. I would have.
Does anybody here raise your hand
thought
not
you-
want a fruit by the foot right now?
I thought you might have bought your own snacks and bought me snacks, so I ate the snacks you bought me. I appreciate that you bought me snacks.
I just was expecting you to like give me one.
Well,
next
now
time
I know.
I would like one.
Now I know for next time.
Okay.
There's still that Kit Kat. I haven't eaten that Kit Kat yet. We
I
can
don't
split
want
that.
the Kit Kat. The Kit Kat looks gross.
It's a fruity cereal Kit Kat.
Yeah.
I recall the mystery Oreos a few years ago that were just fucking awful.
Yep. Yep.
You said the cashier said they're
Cashier
good.
said it was good. She
Okay.
said it tasted like lemon and strawberry or something like that.
So like they did these mystery Oreos a few years ago, and they were like they were like fruity pebbles or something.
I didn't
They were
try 'em.
supposed to be.
I have a brain.
And I bought them because I'm like, I didn't know what they were. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna figure out what they were. And I ate them. I'm like, nope. Like I know what they are, but they ain't good Oreos.
Yeah.
Like I figured out what they were, but I'm like, no, these are not. This is not a good flavor for a fucking Oreo. So I don't know how good of a flavor it'll be for a Kit Kat.
Well, you'll have to let the people know.
I guess. So I could eat one right now and we can find
Where
out.
is
Let
it?
me.
Do you have it here?
They're over there. Let me get them. I'll be right back.
I
Hold
do
on
not
for
see
1
them.
second. They're over in the corner.
They're in the corner. Yeah. He found them.
All right, we're gonna try
Doritos
these.
had a mystery flavor and it tasted like a Burger King cheeseburger. That's disgusting. Thank
They're
you for the knowledge, though.
fruity cereal Kit Kats. I can't get any closer. There they are. Fruity cereal Kit Kats. Can't get much closer without bumping into the microphone.
Yeah.
Give this a try.
Yeah,
Still smells like cat in here.
it does. It's really gross.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, let's. It's not bad.
Okay. Better than the white chocolate?
Not better than the white chocolate.
Okay.
Better than the Oreos for sure. But
I feel like she. I was just smelling the microphone. I'm sorry.
but what was great?
The Doritos sounds
But
disgusting.
but you telling me like the cashier said these were great, like I hated those Oreos. I bought them at work and I left them at work. I'm just like, anybody want these? Fucking eat them. And my friend John ate all of them.
Yeah.
Said, oh, I liked them. They were really good. I'm like, I'm glad you liked them. They were fucking terrible.
Yeah.
And he says the Doritos, yeah. I don't know. The Oreos were just awful. Like this, it's okay. It's not the flavor you expect from a Kit Kat. It does taste a lot like Fruity Pebbles.
Okay. It smells like Fruity Pebbles. And
Yeah.
cat.
Right.
Right.
I'm crunching in the microphone. Sorry.
That's okay. I was sniffing the microphone.
It's in the name of science.
We need to get Adam and Jamie back here in the name of science.
That's not just a theory. It's a food theory. Oh, wrong channel.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Creamsicle M&Ms. I remember those. I didn't get any of those either.
I ate that whole bag in like a day. Yeah. Thanks to Nick's wife for getting
Yes.
those for me. Nick came and co-hosted the show. He brought me the bag of creamsicle. Like, okay.
That was the proper move
Yes.
for that situation. You're eating another stick of it, so it can't be that bad.
It's actually pretty good. It's not a it's not a flavor you'd expect out of Kit Kats, but it's definitely not like terrible.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I'll give it that.
Would you buy one for yourself?
Maybe. What was it? I bought a flavor like on the way back from band practice one night, and I don't remember what it was, but it was actually pretty good. Kit Kats don't usually fuck up their flavors, though.
That's true.
Let Karina try it.
I really don't want any. I want Hamburger Helper.
Okay. Squirrel's in the background.
Squirrel. Squirrely girly.
It's her birthday. You can
Sweet
see the birthday girl in the background there.
Come here.
Anyway.
Come on, baby. Nope.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway.
Yeah, so this weekend, if you don't want pizza from Brando's or Karina's Cookies from Brando's, you can go to Good Bar and see a badass show. Look at the kitties.
Nope.
Look at the kitties.
Stop right there.
I just remembered that kitty smells bad.
Stop right there. You ain't coming back in here.
Stop it, girlfriend. Yeah, we're gonna.
Don't
be
you
there.
dare! Hey,
Oh
no,
look at how beautiful she looks in that red light, though.
Reese.
Oh,
no.
look at her. She's getting ready to rub her cooch on her doorway.
Let me get her out of here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go anyway. It's time to play music.
Okay,
this
let's
is,
just do that.
You can catch this band on Saturday. This is Toy Box Brigade.
Heck yes.
And this song is called Sense of Reason on All WNY Think So Joe Show. And we'll see you next week.
Sad and frustrated. You've probably been there so long. And I know that you're thinking they're leaving next season. All your problems move on. And I just want you to know before you go that I know how you feel. There's no one. That's why I wrote you this song. I hear what you're saying, and nothing is changing. I promise you nothing is wrong. And I'll be here for you, man, when nothing goes as planned. Believe me, not everyone's gone. And I just wanted to say, before you're on your way, that I know how you're feeling. We were here all along, and you think that there's no one. That's why I wrote you this song. What you're chasing and what you're facing, the time you've wasted. And we all dream here, believing half fear. But now I need you to hear. Well, you must have just hated, feeling worthless and jaded, but all of those problems problems are wrong. And now leaving this season with some sense of reason, the fear that you had is all gone.